Good evening, everyone. I welcome you all the alumni and our three special guests of honor from the three countries to which this embassy is accredited. Su Excelencia Señor Iván Acosta Montalbán, Ministro de Hacienda y Crédito Público de Nicaragua, y Su Excelencia Señora Ana Luis Castro, Viceministra de Asuntos Multilaterales y Cooperación de Panamá, y Señora Silvia Ugalde Fernández, jefe de becas del Departamento de Cooperación Internacional del Ministerio de Relaciones Exteriores y Cultura de Costa Rica, and all the alumni, ladies and gentlemen present here. So I welcome you all in this event. We are here today celebrating our ITAC Day, which each year is commemorated on the 15th of September. It was launched in 1964, but this year we are having this event not on the commemoration day and not in the physical format, but in the virtual format because of the ongoing pandemic. So this year what we have is what we say is the 56th ITAC Day from its launch in 1964, and we are celebrating this virtually, but this is also a good opportunity for us that we have participation from all the three countries in this format. So in a way this event is a blessing because all of us can join together in the same event. Looking little bit about the ITAC Day. So we have in India by now about 20 million professionals from across 160 countries who have undertaken training under the ITAC program. And the program has also since 1964 changed with the time, and for example today we are using latest technological advancements, training courses in areas like artificial intelligence, nanotechnology, Internet of Things, big data, etc. And also the programs related to capacity buildings have been enhanced and made more complementary. Another issue is regarding this India's developmental program, which go much beyond these ITAC programs. So we have other areas beyond ITAC like lines of credit, grant assistance, technical consultancy, disaster relief, humanitarian aid, and educational scholarship. Like recently the embassy has sent messages to the universities and foreign offices in all the three countries regarding the ICCR scholarship. So we have 4 scholarships for each of the three countries, which is a new addition to the ongoing program we already have. We also have ITAC on-site scheme, which was started about a year ago by our ministry, in which we send experts from India to the foreign countries and who can stay for a couple of months and as per the demand for short duration. So that is in addition to the regular program in which the people go to India for training programs. Now coming to the ITAC alumni network, over the years, as I said, there are more than 20 million people have taken training under ITAC. So we have also created in our ministry, the headquarters, they have created with the support of our embassies an alumni network. There is a website and which helps connect, and this would also help you to connect together with other people who are part of this group and who may be living in your country or in vicinity of yours. So it's a kind of network that we have, our government has created, and embassies are contributing for its keeping it updated. Now, if you coming to the courses, as I said earlier, we have all the modern courses, high-tech courses also in the ITAC program, and It also includes various diverse areas ranging from agriculture, banking, cybercrime, forensics. English language courses are also there, which may be important for many of the applicants from this region. Climate change, health and well-being, yoga, telecommunication management, etc. And duration, facilities, etc. These courses can vary from as little as 1 week to as long as several months, depending upon the nature of the course. And these courses are fully sponsored by the Government of India, including the book grant and all the living expenses, travel, etc. And in addition, there is also opportunity for educational sightseeing programs to important places which are in India, which are in the vicinity of the educational institution which is conducting such a course. Now we also have e-ITEC program, which has been going on for last 1 year because of the pandemic. And this e-ITEC program, though it does not provide the experience of a real program, but it makes it easier for the applicants to join a program and at the convenience in their home or offices. So information about who can apply details are available in this website that we are sharing in this screen. This website is itechgoi.in. There are full details about all the courses and duration and timetable, everything in one single window. One thing which should be kept in mind that eligibility and English language, the two things that should be kept in mind by the potential applicants, because most of these courses, except the one for English learning, they are all conducted in English language. From Panama and Costa Rica and Nicaragua, in the past few years, we had a number of seats varying from 15 to 40, and there has been significant part of the seats have not been utilized. So one of the purpose of such an event is to encourage more participation from countries so that available seats are fully utilized. And before I conclude, I also want to say a little bit about our wider program of India at 75, in which the Government of India promoting 75 years of India's independence, which falls on 15th of August next year. But our celebration, which have started a few days ago, will continue up to August 2023. And with the support of our partners, and we request the governments from the 3 countries to support us and the Indian communities in this region. We are organizing various events for it, and all the details are available through our Facebook page, and I invite participation in these events, India at 75. And once again, I thank the governments of Panama, Costa Rica, and Nicaragua, especially the Ministries of External Relations, for constant support, and also to ITEC alumni who have joined us and for success in this week. Thank you very much. I also invite all of you to follow the Embassy of India and or my the social media account, so to get to remain connected and to have more details in such related programs. Thank you very much.